Welcome back to Concierge TV, your place to enrich your life through stories, rituals, and collective wisdom. I'm Heather Porter, and we're going to get stuck into Future Female. This week's most popular article on livesofawoman.com is 7 keys to getting yourself on track to finding love by our lovely contributor Simone Louise Fung. Now, I have an idea as to why this article is so very popular. You see, more than 50% of marriages these days in Western countries now, unfortunately, end in divorce. So finding love is actually one of the big 4 money-making industries online. Finding love is 1, making money is 2, beauty is 3, and of course, weight loss is number 4. Now, most Western women these days are single. And I'm wondering, is that because they choose to be single, or is it because they are single just as a result of the increased divorce rate? I just thought I'd actually share something with you guys. I actually met my current partner on rsvp.com. Now, that is a dating site. And that's why the internet and using the internet to find love is so incredible. There's actually websites now just geared for organic people and people that are vegans as well to find love. So everywhere around the world, even to find Russian love, you've seen those as well, but everywhere around the world there are thousands and thousands of dating websites. And you know what? It did work for me, and I know a lot of other people it's working for as well. The statistics are actually showing that about 2 in 5 couples are now finding love online, whether it's through Facebook, of course, or a dating site. So again, this article is an amazing article because it teaches all of you single ladies how to prepare yourself for love, should you want to find a relationship. Now, I love this episode because Di Morgan has an incredible story to share with you next.
Hello, I'm Di Morgan and welcome to No Excuses. This is real life. It certainly is real life to be that single woman, and a single woman in her nearly mid-40s. And I've dated over the years. I've met people through traveling, through my job, through the internet. I've done all those sorts of things. Being single is absolutely okay, and I think that's one of the key things that I want to get across today. I had this big issue I needed to get married, to have children and all those sorts of things. So as you all know, in my late 30s I decided to go and do it by myself, which took so much pressure of me finding that one or just settling. And I really don't want you out there, if you are single, to think you have to have somebody, that you have to fall in love with being married, because that's not the case. I believe in marriage, and I hope that one day my partner that's suitable to me is going to come along, and I do believe it will. But not putting the pressure on yourself to not be good enough to get married, it's not the right reason to be in a relationship. I think one of the key things I did learn was that there are different love languages as well. If I like to be hugged, and I think that's a way to show love to my partner, they might like to be touched, they might like to have little notes left. So it's looking at your partner's love strategy as well, and if you are in a relationship, that can also help make it work. But being single is okay. I've traveled the world, I've lived my life, I have this beautiful little boy now, and I'm now open to finding that love that's right for me and not just settling because I thought I had to be married by a certain stage and have the white picket fence in the house. I'm working on doing all of that for myself, but it's still lovely to know that I can find that person now just for me and be the real me and value me and not feel that I'm not worthwhile if I don't have that other person in my life, because I'm great being a single woman. I'm great being a single mum, but I'm also going to be incredible being a woman in a relationship too. So that's just a little bit about no excuses. This is real life, so make it work for you and not what you think it should be doing. So how do you bring this into your life? You have to stay tuned and listen to the incredible collective wisdom that Elli's going to share with you next.
So you've just heard from Di, and she's shared something that really matches with what I want to talk to you about. I have so much I want to share with you in this segment, but I want to try and keep it simple with something, whether you're single, married, in a relationship, not sure, still deciding, doesn't matter. There's one thing that I really, really want to get across to you, and that is not to let fear paralyze you and be defined by a relationship and change who you are just to settle. Now, we have a lot of resources, and down below there'll be a link. We've got this really great lifestyle project called Sex and the City Lifestyle. And on there I write a blog about every one of Carrie's great episodes, and it's a bit of fun, but it's also looking at what we do to ourselves as women, which is why I think we tuned in to Carrie. So this particular episode is called They Shoot Single People, Don't They? So it's kind of really relevant. And what I wrote on that blog, and check out the link below and read it for yourself, is keep your own mojo going. Don't settle. Don't change who you are, what you love doing, how you feel, how you wake up every morning, just to settle to be with someone else. So this week, I just want you to go back to your goodness, to your best self, and give that to the world. And you might be surprised by how much that changes a relationship you're in, or just changes how you feel even if you're not in a relationship. Now, the second thing I really want to share relates to our 13-day ritual program, and you'll find a link for that below too. But there is a section called Nourish Your Relationships. And what I wanted to share quickly with you to finish today's episode is don't just share love for those special romantic relationships. You know, sometimes people say women love too much and we love too hard, and I know I've said that to myself and my friends, and I feel that way, but I'm going to tell you to do something different. I want you to love hard. I want you to show love to all the different people in your life, whether it's friends, whether it's the person you meet in the lift, the person at the cafe. I don't mean go crazy, but I mean share love, share that goodness we were talking about, share that mojo. Because I think when you develop more of that love and give it out to people, you're going to realize what makes you happy, and you won't let yourself settle or be defined by someone else. Wow, there's so much more we want to share, but I know we're going to be talking about relationships a whole lot more in Concierge TV, because this is a big one for women, and I'm constantly trying to learn and be better at it myself. So please share this with another woman who you think may need to hear this story. And please tune in next week for more stories, rituals, and collective wisdom. And don't forget, you are your greatest asset.